Hey, Instagram, YouTube family, this is your girl Kim, also known as Kim's Life Vlog on Instagram, Bonus by Kim's Life Vlog. We are wearing hair from, fingers crossed, my new vendor. You guys are probably wondering where I've been. I posted a video, hey, I've launched, and then I pulled a video. Well, if you don't follow me on YouTube already, make sure you go ahead and do so, because that's where you'll find most of the updates. But I figured I would come on here and make this video because my last vendor lied. And it was so blatant. I won't say it was a blatantly obvious because it really wasn't obvious because it passed by me the first time. It was only when I got hair and I'm like, yo, it's really, really odd. I don't want to say, like, was it this? It's so many little minor details. I don't know if it was just like the smell of the hair, but it was also like the color. Like every bundle was like the same color, but it was a natural looking color. Like if you guys go back on my YouTube, look at that video. It was like a natural, like, brown, and I'm like, it was like this, but a little bit lighter. And I'm like, why is every bundle the exact same color? Why? Why is it all the exact same color? So I did the test. I did all of my tests like I normally do, and nothing came up. When the hair dried, however, because I did it again, because after I got the last order from them, I'm like, yo, something just in my gut. And if you guys have been on my YouTube channel, then you know I don't ignore the red flags. Sometimes I might bargain for it because I'm like, all right, maybe it's not this, maybe it's not that. Like, I try to give people chances. So when I say bargain, that's what I mean. Like, I give you a chance to prove my thoughts wrong, which in some cases does cost me a little bit of money. But I did a test again after receiving the third order from them because, I feel like 3 orders is enough for me to say, hey, you're my vendor or you're someone I want to do business with. So after doing the test and the hair dried, I'm like, nothing came off. I actually even went out and bought a white bucket that I still have. Again, you guys got to tap in with me on YouTube. That's where you would have seen me unbox or talk about that white bucket, because even though my sink is clear, I can't really tell. Needless to say, I'm never going to sell you guys something that I myself wouldn't buy or under false pretenses. That's just not how I operate. I'd rather be straight up front with you. If you guys have followed me again on YouTube, then you would have seen, hey, on my YouTube, I've sold some of the hair that I've gotten from some of the vendors that are not my vendor, but I gave you guys all of the details, telling you exactly what everything was, because we're not in the business of misleading anyone. We are not about that over here. However, let's get into this hair, right? This, I just put some water in for the first time today. So earlier today I went out and I sprayed some water in the hair, refreshed the curls, because before that I had been doing three 2-strand twists, 1 at the top, 2 in the back. I got compliments on this hair twice. I don't say a lot, but twice is enough, because most times I don't really get compliments on my wigs like that. They're like, oh, this hair is really beautiful, and they're like, oh, where'd you get it from? And I'm like, hey, we're gonna be launching our own hair company. You gotta just make sure you tap in. So that's where we're at right now, and I wouldn't have installed it if I had any concerns about it, but this is eventually going to be a curly wig. I'm a wig girl, because this up here, is tight, child. It is tight. But I wanted to come on here before I actually take this off and show y'all what these curls look like. Now, mind you, it's only water. I did this last Wednesday because it's Wednesday at this point. I put this in it and then water, and then I 2-strand twist it because I'm going to bed and I don't want it to be all over the place. And then now we're at a week later where all I added was water. I didn't add any more of that product, and this is what the hair looks like. I brushed it out earlier, but I didn't brush it out just now. I literally just, if you watch the vlog, whenever the vlog comes out, you would just see me just doing like this at the very end. And this is how it looks. Raw, unedited, uncut. Absolutely love it. So make sure you guys are tapped in. I'm going to make sure, hopefully by now, I'm going to try to get it done before I go to bed tonight, that my email list is set up. I have really been slacking because for me, launching this business, the hair has to come first. But I really need to get that email list out there so that whenever I do launch, you guys would know. And then just know that another thing that I wanted to mention, sorry, I'm all over the place before I wrap this up. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that I was talking to one of my loyal supporters. I appreciate you, girl. You know who you are. You've been DMing me about hair products for some hair that you have, or a lace product. But I know a lot of hair companies, they start off small and then they get big, and as a result, when they get big, like, quality control goes away. We are going to be exclusive because not to say like I don't want to get big, but I want it to be big and manageable for me. I want to touch every single bundle, because what I've come to realize, and it's pretty sad, is that everyone's quality control is not the same as mine. Like, I really test, and I want to test every single bundle, because I don't want to send anything out to somebody that they shouldn't be getting, or that's not what I would accept for myself, or that's false advertisement. Like, nothing like that I want to ever leave from my business. That's something that y'all gonna get a guarantee on. If I find something, just like I found other stuff, I'm gonna come on here. We're not gonna be like every other hair company. Transparency is what we are about. So make sure y'all tap in, so y'all can know whenever I fully launch. But yeah, this is where we at. I've been rocking this for a week. We're gonna turn, so y'all can see. Don't mind this up here if it's showing, child. Don't mind if it's showing, cause you know. Oh, and don't mind the background, child. Don't mind the background. Oh, it's looking bad. Anyway, I'm gonna come back to y'all when I launch again.